All right. James Harden just got traded to the Brooklyn Nets about two. I'm sorry, about 2 hours ago. Um, wow. I was taking a nap, and then as soon as I woke up, I see James Harden got traded. I'm like, what? To the Nets? I did see him get traded, but because he kept asking for trades and making comments like this is not fixable in Houston, he was probably going to get traded, but I didn't think he was going to get traded to the Nets. And without Brooklyn giving up Kyrie. But it looks like Brooklyn went all in on James Harden. And they gave up three unprotected picks, four pick swaps. They gave up Karis LeVert. They gave up Tarian Prince, Jared Allen. So basically, they gave up whole lot of future and some depth for James Harden. Um, Last time they went all in like this was not even that long ago. That was for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. And I'm pretty sure if you've been following the NBA for a while, you know what happened. Brooklyn didn't really win anything. They didn't even get to the conference finals with that roster. And the pick became our Celtics was able to turn that into a Jason Tatum eventually. So um better of the future won that trade for sure. But this is different. James Harden is still in prime. He's not like Kevin Garnett or Paul Pierce when they were like 37 or something. They were basically done at that point. But James Harden has still got much left, but that's not the problem for me with the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving is still a problem. He's still there, causing a bunch of problems. Not participating in games. He might be going through a lot of stuff, but at the same time, you know, you can't be seen partying like that and just say you don't want to play basketball for personal reasons. I don't think that's right, especially for players that are playing right now, because it's not like everybody is not going through it. It's not like all those players are fine and not going through anything. I'm sure everybody goes through some hardships, but they're still playing, right? So I don't really have that much respect for Kyrie. I think he will cause enough problems where Brooklyn won't be able to win anything unless they trade him. And if they don't trade him and if they don't win, obviously Houston is gonna win out this trade, just like Celtics did, like 10 years ago or something. That's about it for Brooklyn. I think let's look at what Indiana did. So Indiana Pacers traded away Victor Oladipo for Caris LeVert and second round pick. I believe this trade happened after the Brooklyn trade, like right after, and then Houston traded away Caris LeVert um, to get Victor Oladipo. Oladipo wanted out from Indiana. If I'm right, I was reading an article about that. So I think this is a good trade. They got a second round pick from that, and Caris LeVert pretty much does everything Victor Oladipo does right now. I think. Um, and I personally think LeVert has more potential. Um, so this is I think this is a win-win situation because Houston is able to give up second round pick, because of all the first round picks they got from this trade. Um, and so Cleveland is the third team that was involved in this trade, or the yeah third. Yeah, Cleveland is officially the third team that was involved in the James Harden trade. They gave up Dante Exum and Rodians Crooks. I don't really know who Crooks is, but um, I'm almost certain that's an upgrade for Cleveland. But at the same time, it makes no sense because they have Andre Drummond and Kevin Love. They're stacking up all these big men for no reason, I think. Unless they're experimenting with something. Unless they're experimenting, basically what's the opposite of what Houston was experimenting with last year. Like no dudes over 6'6". And now maybe the Cavaliers are trying to do all center basketball. Who knows? That'll be fun to see, honestly. Just to see that it doesn't work or works. It doesn't even matter. I just want to see how that looks. But for now, it really doesn't make any sense that Cavs would trade for that and give up their first round pick that was unprotected, which made no sense to me. Um, and I think Houston pretty much got the most out of James Harden on this trade. Obviously, he wanted to trade, so they had to get something out of it, and they got a lot out of it, I think. So they got Victor Oladipo after trading away Karis LeVert. Dante Exum, Cleveland, Rodions Crooks. Again, I don't really know who that is. But those players don't really matter. They didn't get them for their future plans, I'm pretty sure. They got their plan is to tank and plan for future right now. So let's look at the first round picks they got. They got 3 unprotected first round picks, 2022, 2024, 2026. That's a long time from now. And we don't know how Brooklyn is going to be especially in 2026. They might be bad for all that matters. And that could turn into a potential lottery pick. If Brooklyn it doesn't win anything like for the next 2 years or something, 2024 might be a lottery pick. And Brooklyn has no way to get that pick back because it's unprotected. I think Houston won big on this trade, honestly. And I don't think Brooklyn will win with James Harden. We've seen time and time again how James Harden struggles in the playoffs, and with the Kyrie drama and all that happening, I don't think Brooklyn will get past Sixers or the Bucks for that matter anytime soon. But we'll see. So let's look at the first round pick they got from Cleveland. This is a pick they acquired from Milwaukee. 2022 Milwaukee pick. Milwaukee is probably gonna be good for a while, so that pick is probably gonna be around 30th pick. So they basically traded away a 30th pick, or Cleveland traded away 30th pick for Jared Allen or Taurean Prince. I just don't see that. I really think even a 30th pick has more potential. And again, Houston got more future from this as well. So they all, as a result, they got 4 first round picks. And they got pick swaps from Brooklyn as well. 2021, 2023, 2025, 2027. Wow. Personally, I think the biggest winner of this trade is Houston Rockets. Followed by Brooklyn Nets. I mean, they still got James Harden after all, right? But if Brooklyn really wants to be a winner in this trade, they have to win a championship within 2 years, I think. So we'll see how this trade plays out. And that was a major trade. I did not expect something like this to happen today. And wow. All right. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.